Hello, everybody. Welcome. I know you're coming to Las Vegas. You're coming to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I know it. And if you're not coming here, you're already here and you're curious as to what the numbers are and who is coming to Las Vegas, because maybe you're thinking about selling. And those people that are coming are your buyers. They want to buy your home. So check it out. This is Hal's Housing Watch. I'm here to give you all the numbers that I think are very important, whether you're buying real estate, coming in Las Vegas, buying residential real estate, or if you're a seller and you want to know exactly what's happening. Either end of those spectrums, you have found the right spot. And so welcome to Las Vegas. You're going to be my neighbor. If you aren't already my neighbor, you are going to be my neighbor in Las Vegas, Nevada. I know you're coming. And by the way, I have this right here is from a client. It's the sign language symbol for I love you. And I'm always throwing love out there. So that's why they gave this to me. They know that that's my thing. So I wanted to hang it up. I'm going to display some things that clients have given to me, or maybe real estate related stuff during my market updates from here on out whenever I get a chance. So folks, let's dive in. No more goofing around. Let's get right into the numbers. What happened last week and the week before? That's what we're going to talk about. If you want to go back further, I have videos from last week that goes back another week. Okay, so if you're interested in what's happening, this is going to be the in the moment, what is actually happening. This will tell us what's going to happen by the end of the month. Those numbers will come out, and I'll already have known those numbers. If you are watching this, you will have known as well. So I hope this helps you out. Let's jump into it. What's new on the market? New inventory. We need to know. Inventory is always the story. So what's new? What's back on market, which is also inventory that now you can access, and what is coming soon. All right, folks. Well, that adds up to 901 properties this week. Last week, it was at 883, and it really did a big jump from the week prior, which nearly doubled to that 883 number, and now it's moved up. Why is that? Because now we're into a new year and sellers are starting to come out to play. Are they coming out to play enough? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Let's talk about the next numbers. We got under contract show, under contract no show, and contingent upon sale. These are all properties that have gone away from you. They are now under contract, and you as a buyer cannot access that property. It's got a contract on it. So you're not going to just dive in and be able to grab that property anymore. You want to know this as a seller as well, of course, because you want to know what's the rate of things going off market. All right. Are things selling? Well, let's talk about it, because this week it's at 717 properties went under those statuses. Last week it was 515. I knew we would see this happening as well, because we've seen a steady stream of buyers lately. There's been a little bit more activity, and certainly with the new year, the holidays are over, people are coming to town, they want to start getting settled in, and many people want to beat the springtime rush. The springtime rush is a thing right now. I think that people are understanding that there may not be enough inventory by the time spring comes, even if the rates get lower, for them to take advantage of things. And I'm going to tell you, they're right, because I'm going to tell you the next category that we're going to go through. Let's go to price decreases and price increases. What are the sellers doing? Are they increasing prices or are they decreasing prices? Well, we got a little bit of a fork in the road. It's starting to be, at least, where there's two schools of thought. Let's say right now I'm going to talk about the price decreases. Price decreases this week were 509. 509. That jumped up a lot from 372. Okay. And it was up from the week prior as well. So we've seen price decreases increase. Why? Because the sellers that are out there are serious. They want to get their homes under contract. They want to get going. They want to be where they're going ASAP, springtime, whatever it is. So this means that you have an opportunity as a buyer. These are serious sellers. You need to be a serious buyer right now if you're in the market to do so. All right. Now, there is this happening also. So this is where we have the fork in the road, the two schools of thought, because price increases went to 120 from 98, okay, the last week, and previous week it was a low for my market update, my market watch, at 34. Okay, so 34, last week 98, this week 120. This tells me that sellers are starting to realize, you know what? I'm going to keep my price. I'm going to actually bump up my price because I can wait. I will wait. And I think springtime, I'm betting on, even if I have to wait till springtime, that my property will sell. And you may be right. They may be right. But if you don't have time to wait, you probably need to be in the let's get serious and put that price where it's actually going to sell category. The price decreases, I look at that way. I look at them as really what it is just getting the property to where it's actually going to sell. Everything sells at the right price. All right, so moving on, we got luxury. Luxury is always something I want to keep track of. The luxury market tells a tale that is happening, which is that not a lot of sellers are putting their properties on the market, and especially in the luxury market. So let's see what's happened. This week, 629 luxury properties were on the market. Last week, 623. And it was a downtrend for a multiple week downtrend until this week. We jumped up 6 properties. This is seasonal. I think this is because people wait till after the first of the year, and now a few more properties come on the market. All right, so what's going away from you as in what's going into contingency if you're looking at the luxury market? Well, it's remained very, very flat. Well, almost flat. I shouldn't say that because it's a 10 home increase. We have 132 this week that went under contract, 122 last week, and the week prior was 114. That's not a surprise at all. We're seeing that because the interest rates went down, that people are trying to buy in the luxury market. Okay, and there's just not a lot of inventory to go. I'm going to prove a little bit more of that because I'm going to talk about Summerlin. My little special added thing today is going to be about Summerlin. But let's jump into what sold in total. We had 414 this week, 414 closings. Those properties are done. They're owned by somebody new now. 398 last week, and it's staying steady as far as what we're seeing selling. Okay, what's closing. Again, not a surprise being that December was fairly strong, and actually I think as we close out the end of the month, we may see those solds go up the next couple of weeks considerably. We will see if I'm right. All right, total on market. This tells us exactly what total inventory is, and really, if you wanted to just have a basic number that would tell you a lot, you could just look at the total on market. This week is 5,646 properties. That's up a little bit from 5,632. Not a surprise that it would go up a little bit just because seasonally, and again, after the first year, people start getting moving a little bit. But the number's been going down until this week. Through December, it was going down a lot. Very surprising that December was so strong, but when those rates went down, that's your answer as to why the activity kicked up. Now, what I'm going to give you here next is Summerlin single-story homes. I want to show you the picture. Summerlin is a huge master plan community in Las Vegas. I think it may be the largest in America. I could be wrong about that. I know at one time it was. But overall, it's a huge area, and there's a lot of homes out there in Summerlin. It is the most popular spot. It is the most sought-after spot in all of Las Vegas. It's where I like to live. It's where a lot of people like to live. So I'm going to tell you what's happening with Summerlin single-story homes, excluding Sun City Summerlin, because that's a retirement community, and I think it's a bit of a different product. And really, it would add a little bit to the numbers, but not like crazy. So I'm just going to say three-bedroom homes, single-story in Summerlin. We have a total of 61. That's it, folks. You're looking for a Summerlin single-story, 61. That's through the whole range of prices. That's not very much. Now, I bump it up to 4-bedroom, and it goes to 18 properties. So if you're looking for a 4-bedroom in Summerlin, single-story, 18 of them. 18 of them. That's it. Now, you might be able to find some new homes, but there's not a lot. And I'm just telling you now that for some reason, people think that they're building them like crazy and they just have them stacked up and ready for people to buy. No, folks, especially certain types of these properties, they're not, even if there are available ones. You may need to wait till they're built. So if you're looking at the resale market, 18. Anyway, let's check it out. How about single story homes with a pool? 8. 8 of them. 8 of them. Single story homes with a pool. 3-car garage, you got 13 in Summerlin. How about 3-car garage with a pool? That's a very sought after property. You got 6 of them, folks, in all of Summerlin. I hope that paints a picture for you when you're ready to get involved in purchasing a property in Summerlin. If you're looking for a single story, they're very popular. They're not keeping up with pace to build them, but there are some, and maybe the opportunity starts to get a little better during spring. We will see what sellers come out to play. This is why you watch every week, folks. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it if you like. You know, you got friends moving to Las Vegas, you want them to know exactly what's happening. This video is a great informative video. At least that's what I think, because this is what I'd want to know and where my power lies as a buyer or seller. Those numbers tell us exactly that. So I hope this helps you. Anytime you need to get a hold of me, here's my number, 702-461-7175, 702-461-7175. I am Rob Howe. I'm all about houses and you, and I will see you on the next one. You need to do one last thing for me, and that's have a great day, everybody.